polygon, it has 4 sides and 4 angles, 4 vertices and 4 pair of adjacent sides, 4 pair of adjacent angles, 2 pairs of opposite sides and 2 pair of opposite angles, and also we have learned quadrilateral has a 2 diagonals, right? Yes. And also we saw the exercise 4.5, right? In this class we are going to learn about the one of the interesting concept that has a circle, right? Yes. You may have seen some of the objects like the ring, bangle and the plate, coin, etc. So all these, so these are all in the round shape, right? So these are all in a round shape. So what we have to call in our mathematics, it is the circle shape. So it is the circle, right? Yes. Then how the circle is formed? Yes, you may have seen the clock. Have you seen the clock? Yes. In that clock, have you seen the second hand? Yes. If it is a second hand, then how it is moved? How it rotates? Yes, it rotates like this. Yes, right? Yes. So it rotates like this. Yes. So it will form when it completes the one rotation, we will get the circle, right? So it forms the circle. Yes, you say that circle is a part of a point at the same distance from the fixed point. Here it is a fixed point. It is the distance. It is the same distance. So once again, a circle is a part of a point moving at the same distance from the fixed point is called as circle. Yes, what is meant by circle? The circle is a part of a point moving at the same distance from a fixed point. Then it is called as a circle, right? Yes. You may see here. So circle is a closed curve. Circle is a closed curve, but it is not a polygon, right? It is not a polygon because it is not made up of the line segments, right? Yes, it is not a polygon. What is the circle definition? Yes, the circle is a part of a point moving at a same distance. Point moving at a same distance from the fixed point. Yes, let's see the parts of circle. Yes, the circle has 7 parts. The first one is center. The first part is center. Then the second part is circumference. And the third part is radius. And the fourth part is chord. And the fifth part is diameter. And the sixth part is sector. And the seventh part is segment. Segment, right? Yes. Let's see the one by one. The first one is center. Yes. What do you mean by the center? The fixed point of a circle is called as center of a circle. So here it is the fixed point of a circle. So it is the center of a circle. We denote it by the letter capital P. Yes, what do you mean by the center? So it is the fixed point of a circle. Fixed point of a circle is called as center of a circle, right? Yes. Then the second part is circumference. What do you mean by the circumference? The distance around the circle is called as circumference of the circle. Yes, here the distance covered by the distance around the circle is called as circumference of a circle. So it is the circumference. Circumference of the circle. Yes, what do you mean by the circumference? The distance around circle. The distance around the circle is called as circumference of the circle. So it is denoted by the letter capital C. So it is denoted by the letter C, right? Yes. The next part is radius. Is what do you mean by the radius? Is the line segment which joins center to the point on the circumference is called as radius. Yes, once again, what is the radius? The line segment which joins the center to the point or the circle is called as radius. So we denote it by the small letter r. So it is the radius. And also we can say that radius is the fixed distance of a circle, right? Radius is the fixed distance of a circle. Yes, we can write radius is the fixed distance. Fixed distance of a circle. And it is denoted by the small letter r. And radius is the singular form and radii is the plural form. Radii. R-A-D-I-I is the plural form of radius, right? Yes. Then the fourth part is chord. So C-H-O-R-D. So we have to pronounce it as chord, not a chord, right? Yes. What do you mean by the chord? A line segment which joins any 2 points on the circle. Here, a line segment which connects any 2 points. So here I will mark 1 point, here 1 point. So a line segment which joins any 2 points on the circle is called as chord of a circle. It is a chord of a circle. Yes, what do you mean by the chord? A line segment which joins any 2 points on the circle is called as chord of the circle. Line segment joins any 2 points on circle. A line segment which joins any 2 points on the circle is called as chord, right? Yes. Then the fifth one is diameter. The fifth part is diameter. Yes, what do you mean by the diameter? The chord which passes through the center of a circle, then it is called the diameter of the circle, right? Yes. For example, here there is the center. If the chord means we know that a line segment which connects the 2 points. So if the chord passes through the center of a circle, then it is called the diameter. The diameter of a circle. So here there is a point P. So if the chord passes through the center of a circle, then the chord is called as a diameter, right? So it is denoted by the small letter d. The diameter is denoted by the small letter d, and also we can say that diameter is the biggest chord, right? We can say that diameter is the biggest chord, right? Yes, diameter is the biggest chord of the circle, and also we can say that, so the center, here there is a center, and the distance from the center to the circumference of the circle is the radius. So we can say that diameter is 2 times of radius. Can we say that? Yes, diameter is twice of the radius. We can say here, so it is twice is a chord pass through the center of a circle. Chord pass through center of circle. A center of a circle is called diameter. Right? The diameter divides the circle into two semicircles. Right? So if the diameter divides the circle into two semicircles, right? The diameter divides the circle into two semicircles, right? Yes. Then the next one is sector. A region covered by the arc on one side. So arc means we know that like this. Is here the region covered by the arc. The region covered by arc on one side and two pair of radii on the other side is called as sector of a circle. It's once again the region covered by arc on one side and two pair of radii on the other side, then it is called as sector of a circle. Yes, it is the sector of a circle. Right? It's right here. Region covered by arc and pair of radii is called the sector of a circle. Yes. And we can say that sector is the interior of the circle. Right? Sector is the interior part of the circle. Right? Yes. Let's go to the seventh part, that is segment. So segment is the interior of the circle covered by the arc and the chord. Segment is the interior of the circle enclosed by the arc and the chord of a circle. Right? So it is called segment of the circle. Right? It is the segment of the circle. Segment is the interior region of the circle enclosed by an arc and the chord. Then it is called as the segment of the circle. The biggest segment of the circle is, that is, semicircle. Yes, it is all about the parts of the circle. Yes, once we have to identify all the parts in the circle. Right? Yes. The first one is center of a circle. So it is the center of a circle P, and the second one is circumference of the circle, right? So it is the circumference of the circle, right? Right? Then the next part is radius. Is the fixed distance from the center of a circle to the circumference is called the radius. So I will mark here P and Q. Here P and Q is the radius of the circle. Right? Then the next one is chord. Is what do you mean by the chord? A line segment which joins any two points on the circle. So I will mark here chord. So here L, M. So L is a chord of a circle. The next one, diameter. A chord passes through the center of a circle. So I will mark here. So I will mark here center of a circle. Yes, it is a diameter. So M, N and O are the diameters of the circle. Then next, diameter of the sector. A region covered by the arc and a pair of radii, right? So here there is an arc and a pair of radii. Here one of the radius and the second radius, totally radii. So it is the sector of a circle, right? So it is the sector of a circle, right? Then the last part is the segment, a region covered by the chord and an arc. So here it is the segment. So we mark here. It is the segment of the circle. Right? Yes. In this class we have learned the circles and all its parts. In the next class we are going to solve the exercise 4.6. Right? Thank you.